We are about to witness the world unveiling of Genesis' first SUV live from South Korea. It will be offered with a turbocharged 4-cylinder gasoline engine with a 2.5-liter displacement and a solid output of 304 horsepower and 311 foot-pounds of torque. It will be enough muscle to enable a 0 to 62 mile per hour run in 6.9 seconds. Step up to the 6-cylinder 3.5-liter engine and the Genesis will reward you with a 380 horsepower and a healthy 391 foot-pounds of torque. Going for the larger engine will reduce the sprint time to 5.7 seconds. The Korean version will also be offered with a 6-cylinder 3.0-liter turbo diesel producing 278 horsepower and a healthy 434 foot-pounds of torque for a sprint in 6.8 seconds.
Before talking about the GV80 design, let's talk about how we designed it. Or more important, how we designed the brand Genesis, as the GV80 is the first ambassador of this Genesis design DNA. So, how do we start? Is it styling? Are we going to do 1,000 of sketches? Yes, but only after considering how we can be unique and recognizable in this day and night. The answer is, design starts with the brand. Let me explain you this by drawing a parallel with other brands. In 1916, the Coke bottle was invented. A bottle that should be recognized in the dark or even when broken. So iconic that even the brand name, without the brand name, you can identify it. The swoosh makes a Nike shoe. 3 stripes tell you Adidas. Now, what about Genesis? I would like to show you a film in order to make this clear. We designed the face of our cars by morphing the logo. So the crest grille, the crest of the badge gave us the crest grills, and the wings originated the quad lamps. Obviously, that design was possible with the most advanced lighting technology. And Sang-Yup Lee will elaborate a little bit later on this. Now, we have a distinct face. Is that all? No, we applied this to the rear as well with the quad lights. But the most remarkable is that this architecture will define the side of the Genesis products. Independently of what typology of products, the 2 lines will always be Genesis. I know that you would like to see more light on this photo, but for now on we'll keep the mystery. Remember, 2 lines is Genesis. 2 lines are us, Genesis.
Hello and a warm welcome from my side. I'm Albert Biermann and I'm head of R&D at Hyundai Motor Company. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here today with us. As my colleagues have already noted, when we set out to develop the first SUV from Genesis, we needed it to exceed expectation in every single area. It would not be enough to simply create another SUV. We developed GV80 by looking inward and asking ourselves, how can the Genesis brand DNA could differentiate our first very SUV? As with every vehicle that we engineer, careful and extensive research guided the process, and we went above and beyond because it's a Genesis first and foremost. We tested in the Arctic Circle, the deserts on the Middle East, the Nürburgring, and of course, on the roads where our customers will drive GV80. It's all possible because of the passion and the competence of our Genesis R&D members in Namyang and within our global R&D network. And I'm honored to share GV80 for the first time here with you today. I'd like to begin to explain GV80 by focusing on 4 key aspects. authenticity, versatility, safety, and connectivity. GV80 is an authentic Genesis. If you want to build a strong brand, consistency is very important, and authenticity means exactly that. That's why GV80 is based on a rear-wheel drive platform, just like the rest of the Genesis lineup. GV presented our engineers and designers with an added challenge. The utility requirements of a luxury SUV conflicted with our genuine Genesis design principles that emphasize rear-wheel drive, a long hood, and very balanced proportions. But our engineers found many smart solutions for our designers, including large wheel size in proportion, to make the GV80 stand out from the crowd. Its balanced proportions maximize passenger space through clever engineering and superior design. Its luxurious cabin provides the comfort and spaciousness that you would expect from a high-end sedan. Its command view seating position offers excellent visibility, and its comfortable back seats allow passengers in the second row to feel very relaxed. We call it the luxury in space, and it's an authentically Genesis trait that is the result of carefully matched design and engineering. Active air purification with dual filters monitors the in-vehicle air quality in real time, removing 99% of fine particulate matter, which maintains a clean and fresh cabin environment. The seats are not only beautiful to admire, they are more advanced than any seat we have engineered until now, authentic to the Genesis pledge of being audacious. The driver sits on an ergonomic motion seat that contains 7 air cells, a world-first automotive feature that reduces fatigue from long hours of driving. With added comfort control, the back seats offer limousine-level adjustability. The one-push relaxation feature helps your beloved ones in the rear seat to fall asleep easy. And with another touch of another button, you can transform the GV80 from a luxury 7-seater SUV into a versatile transporter with a large, completely flat cargo area. We also designed GV80 to care for man's best friend. I grew up around big hunting dogs, and the first time I brought home an SUV, this SUV had a split tailgate. But our hunting dog, he didn't want to jump into the cargo area because of the split tailgate. But with the GV80, the one-piece tailgate, dogs will love to jump in the back of GV80 and enjoy the cozy cargo area. Now, onto the characteristic that defines an SUV: versatility. With GV80, a new level of versatility comes to the Genesis brand. GV80 can be your private wellness space with relaxed massage seating, while the highway driving assist supports your safe driving. Isolated glass and active road noise control allow the Lexicon sound system to turn the GV80 into your private concert hall with a mood light of your choice, making your daily commute as refreshing as a weekend trip to the coast. To keep the cabin quiet, we created the innovative road noise active noise control. We call it RANK. Sensors and microphones measure the noise levels in the car, which vary depending on the road condition at the time of driving. And we emit inverted sound waves through the speakers. When GV80 drives over a speed bump, our electronic damping control system reduces the motion and the impact, providing a superior in-vehicle experience even on unfavorable road conditions like here in Korea. The all-wheel drive off-road capability with multiple terrain drive modes for outdoor adventure, including sand, mud and snow, builds on the electronically controlled limited slip differential at the rear axle. That same ELSD and the smart Genesis driving dynamics control manage the torque of the GV80 powertrain, ensuring you from hairpin corner to hairpin corner with pleasure when you get the call from that beautiful mountain road of the morning calm. An agile steering response is there to make driving a real pleasure. And our first whisper-silent inline-six diesel engine uses a powertrain technology for low emissions, efficiency, and smoothness that only a very few European competitors would be able to develop. When it comes to safety, GV80 is designed not only to protect its occupants from accident, but also from accidents from ever happening at all. This is part of a commitment by Genesis to active and passive safety that comes standard. For the Genesis GV80, we developed our next level of sensor fusion technology. Let's start with a real-world scenario. When GV80 approaches an intersection, its front and side radars detect risks of collision with other cars coming from both sides and the opposite direction. GV80 also features Highway Driving Assist 2, our advanced second-generation system for safe driving on the motorway. Highway Driving Assist 2 detects cutting-in vehicles automatically and adjusts the safe distance without panicking. GV80 is also equipped with a technology that allows for safe and automated lane changes at speeds of over 60 kilometers per hour by simply using the turn signal. GV80 also features smart cruise control powered by artificial intelligence. Embedded machine learning capabilities analyze the driver's individual driving style and then adapts and emulates them so that the driver feels familiar, comfortable, and safe. And, as we say, there is also safety in numbers. In the unfortunate event of an accident, GV80 features 10 standard airbags, including a center airbag in the front row that protects passengers from potential impact. Let me now talk a bit about the fourth pillar, the connectivity. Connectivity in GV80 is designed to give you more time without being overbearing. The first thing you will notice about the interior of GV80 is inevitably the big 14.5-inch touchscreen. The navigation system utilizes augmented reality and works in concert with a front view camera. It's easy to use and far more accurate than relying on a traditional app or a co-driver. Similarly, GV80's voice recognition enables you to control different parts of the car, such as sunroof, the tailgate, the air vents, and windows. You can also use your smartphone to remotely check your car and its surroundings. This level of constant connectivity is capable of remote vehicle diagnosis and recommending appropriate action, which minimizes unnecessary interruptions of vehicle use.